Hey everybody, so here we are taking a break because we are exhausted and I think I overdid it again.
Always. You see that behind us, y'all? You see? Okay.
Yeah.
You see how tall it is compared to the RV? That's what it means by he overdid it. He overdid it. Again.
You know, I hear all the time that when I build, I'm gonna scoot over.
Right, I feel too far from the phone.
When I build, I usually build to land literally a plane
on the building.
On a building.
He did it again, y'all.
I did it again. There's no getting away from it, I guess. But yeah, the structure per se is, I would say, 80% done. The hard part.
The hard, sure, 75.
75% is off.
All the roofing still needs to be done.
Yeah.
The braces for the roof on the RV section need to be done.
Yeah. So all I'm missing is putting the roof on all three sections. That's not a big deal. Roofing is fairly fast.
It did not go as planned though. This build, we were not gonna do all this.
No. All this right
side
here
part,
that you see,
we were not intending to do at all.
Nope. But you have to adapt and improvise. Hence, that's what we did. We adapt and improvise.
Or as we like to say in the corporate world, you have to be ready to pivot at all times. Pivot.
Man, did I pivot this time?
Yes, you most certainly had to pivot.
But the good thing about this, and everything that you may find in your life that is a little harsh, you have to look for the silver line. And the silver line is, after this project, that is it.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day, and I think we're done. I mean, obviously, there's stuff for the garden we want to do, but that's like minor stuff, right? But in terms of like big projects or big builds or
done
anything like that on the property, I think we are done. Like,
at least the ones that we have to do ourselves.
Right. I am.
There is one that needs to get done this year, but that one we actually are sourcing. That one we're not doing it.
And that's not necessarily build. That's a correction to our foundation.
Yeah.
That we can no longer put off anymore.
Yeah.
We knew we were gonna have to do it when we bought the house, at some point, and it's gotten to that point, and so
we knew
we're doing that.
We knew,
and hopefully fingers crossed, getting it done soon.
Yeah. After this, I gotta tell you, I should be able to knock this off like the rest of it. Materials on hand. Mrs. D can attest for this. I work fairly fast.
He works fast. He works like an Energizer bunny. He don't have a stop. Whereas, like, I asked him today, like, what's your battery level at? And he's like, I'm about at 2%. And he's head down for 5 seconds. And he's like, all right, I'm back to 25%. And I'm like, damn.
But things do get done.
Yeah.
Things do get done. So that's a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that area right there is gonna be storage, like for equipment. All of this is gonna be, like, needed.
Right.
Equipment
Needed. Storage, or just storage in general. This other smaller side here behind me is gonna be more wood storage.
We currently have three cores over there.
We have our original wood shed, right here.
But I want to have a lot more.
That's a pile of another cord that we need to. How my fingers going here? We need to stack that cord. That's under the tarp, and yeah, we would like to have more wood. So we created the space to have it, and then more storage.
And now,
but let's be honest. This side of the storage, right where you see the red ATV, it wasn't meant for the ATV. It was supposed to be for a trailer.
For the big trailer.
And what happened was we didn't measure.
Yeah. What? No.
We measured.
We measure.
We just didn't measure 20 times.
Yeah. We measure the trailer.
And we got tired. And we messed
I
up.
completely forgot the width of the tires. Because the tires are outside the trailer. So, rookie mistake, if you want to call it that way.
Just a mistake. That's when you know you're.
But here's the thing. I have a lean on the shed that is extremely wide that I measured already
That fits that.
that fits that trailer. So all the equipment, all of them will be under a roof after this is done. Everything.
So
And all the trailers
we
will be
say
in
that
there.
and to say that we all make mistakes and we all have to pivot, and it's very important to be able to pivot and still make it work.
Yeah.
And not let your efforts go to waste.
So now we are standing in facing the garden. I gotta tell you all,
No, I'm looking at the potatoes and I'm like, man, I want to dig up some potatoes.
potatoes are not looking that great. I mean,
You don't think so?
no. But this is the first year directly on the ground.
I thought they're doing pretty good from what I thought initially. I thought we weren't gonna get no potato plants, and they're all out.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be a dud, to tell you the truth.
I really did think that like we planted way too early. The soil wasn't what it needed to be at. It was too compact.
Yeah.
But no, we got every single row. Every plant has come up.
Now,
You might be
some
surprised.
are like yay big, the other ones are like
little. But still, you may be surprised. There are different varieties of potatoes.
Listen, as long as I get double of what I put on the ground, I'm okay.
We have 5 pounds of each variety. Don't ask me what varieties right now because I'm not sure which is which.
The fingerlings, the red potatoes, the golden, the Yukon golden, and the other one was some weird one that you want. Oh, the purple, I think.
The one that, no, I don't know. I have the names in there in the house, but we'll see when we dig them up. Because Billy didn't label the rows when he put them
No,
up.
I just plant things.
And but I don't know. I think they look okay. I mean, do we need to work on our potato mounding and in general the garden area next year? Yeah.
The problem is that the area that I selected for the garden per se, it does get a lot of sun, but it's a virgin ground, and it needs time to get all of that good stuff in.
It needed more drainage too. There was a big section of it that was still very wet towards the end of it.
That section actually is going to be upgraded, and we're going to do raised beds in there.
I think we should put down black mesh or whatever you call that mesh.
We're going to have to double it down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too earlier. And then just do our raised beds.
Not only the mesh, but the metal grady, the one that you put for
like the gravel?
for the rabbits and whatnot, like the small one, so the volts will not go inside.
We have a vole problem. Not as much
we don't have that many because I keep killing them all.
We don't, like I was gonna say, we don't have as many as I've seen other places.
They are extremely good for target practice.
They're everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've
keep
only
them
seen
in
a
check.
few.
Yeah.
So
the tomatoes, however, we found a perfect spot.
They're all flowered. I need to prune them back and clean them up, but they are doing really, really good. Oh, look, I see a bee on one of them.
The neighbor does have bees.
Cool. That's good.
So yeah,
Give me
tomatoes are doing okay.
My little 3 pepper
after
plants.
we moved them, after Billy ended out almost a week.
I know.
With his back.
I was so scared.
Bad because, well, moving the stuff. That's what happens.
Lifting weights you shouldn't be lifting. Yeah.
I have limitations, and everything that I do, I have to do it with a limit. But such is life.
Yeah. So, and then
hold on. The cabbages. Remember all that I show you that the moose ate the cabbage. The moose ate my cabbage. I tell you what, moose season is coming, moose. I can legally shoot you with a bow, an arrow in here with an arrow.
Is still. There was one that he didn't. I say he.
Or she.
Whatever it was. The moose. It didn't eat the head of the cabbage. It just ate the leaves around it.
And
so
the head is starting
still growing.
So there's still hope for me to have a cabbage this year.
Can't believe the moose.
I'm getting leftover from a moose.
Maybe next time it will eat the lettuce.
Maybe next time what will happen is I will eat the moose.
Well, it was in the middle of the night.
That is true. Yeah.
Anyhow.
But
green peppers are doing okay.
After we moved them.
Yes.
After we moved everything.
Like this is a
everything is perfect. The other area that I put it in there was an experiment just to see. No.
It wasn't getting enough sun.
In order for that area to get a lot of sun, I will have to take down my big birch trees,
We're not
the
doing
big
that.
ones. I am not doing. I am not into the habit of cutting trees that I don't have to.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
In fact, my outhouse is tucked into like middle of trees.
In between the trees.
I don't like cutting down trees. I have issues with that a lot. So I think this is the amount of trees that we're ever going to take down in this property. I don't see ever.
Unless we're forced to cut down a tree for safety purposes or something like that.
Yeah.
We're happy. It looks like it's going to rain.
Well,
I don't know. I'm sitting here and I'm looking around and I'm pretty content with the homestead the way it is.
Apple trees are doing okay.
They're suffering with the heat. It's been hot, y'all. When I say hot, everybody thinks Alaska's like ice all the time. It was like 100 and something the other day.
It was hot. Here's another thing that you may not get from me. Where I come from, you don't put water on the plants. You get what you get, and that's it. Whatever rain you get it from the sky. That's the same way that I do here. I may one day come and just hose things down, but I hold water.
Yeah, it's hard for us.
I don't
We don't water every day. We don't water once a week. Luckily, especially most of the seasons that we've had so far, it rains pretty consistently here to the point where you don't have to water.
Mm-hmm.
At least for us, we've been very lucky. Like yesterday, it rained a little bit. That was more than enough to water all the plants. We don't have to worry about it. So in that respect, we don't have to worry.
And if you're gonna ask whether or not we can do a catchment system for water,
yeah,
it does not rain enough during the summer.
No.
When it starts to rain is in September.
But I mean, could we have one here? Yes. How much water we would get from it?
I did everything, and I was like,
I don't think it would be enough.
It is not feasible, to tell you the truth.
I think it'd bring more mosquitoes than anything else.
So
and a nasty.
We still have to hold water. I think the last project for this property, honestly, is do a well, but that is down the line.
That is
because
somebody figure out how to give me a discount program for a well or something.
The problem with the well is not only the money that you have to and pay right there on the spot, but the water is hit or miss, and you never know whether or not you get good water.
And I've heard a lot of people here say they have a lot of problems with their pumps and all the stuff they have to do to like use for the water, and I'm like, is it even worth it? I mean, it would be fabulous to have a well.
Yeah.
But there's also cons.
And there's a lot of contamination.
Yeah.
In here, believe it or not, because of mining, there have been a lot of contaminations. I mean, one of the places that suffers a lot from contaminants is North Pole. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
I extensively have read into this. I see everything, lawsuits and everything is like bad. Not to the bad, oh my God, we are going to die, but...
No, you have options, right? Filters, whatever.
Yeah. Drink
different things. Use a Berkey water filter, whatever. But there's some, those are the things we think about too when we're thinking about the expense of a well, the upfront expense, and then the continued expense of maintenance of everything that comes with it.
A well in this area, we're talking about 300 feet, 350 easy. That's what it's around.
And that's, like you said, hit or miss, because they have to drill down. Maybe they hit water.
Or maybe they don't hit enough water.
What happens if they don't hit water at all? Do they just
You're going to find
down?
water. You're going to find water. You're going to go deep enough. You're going to find water. But the other thing is whether that water is good or not.
Yeah.
And how many gallons per minute are you going to get? Because if you only get 10 gallons per minute, that is not...
Got you. Okay.
I mean...
I don't know. It's not something that
that's a pump.
It would be nice to not have to haul water, but I don't see it as such a detrimental thing to haul water.
Nah.
We go once a week.
Twice a week at most.
Maybe. If we have a lot of laundry.
Our cistern is 1,000 gallons. Yeah. If I want to expand it, all I have to do is just build another oversized structure.
Oh God, no more structures, Billy. No more structures. No more. I told him no more building. No more structures. Next summer, I want it to be summer.
No, not only next summer. Once we get done with this, we're going to be hitting the road.
I want
every
be
single weekend and enjoy
the
the
little
rest
bit of
of.
time we have left.
Yeah. Of course, we have moon season. Knocking on wood, we get lucky early enough that we can enjoy the remainder.
Are they ever gonna open that Delta site again, where we got our my
Don't
moose?
know. Probably not. The moose took a hit. Not last year, but the year before.
That's a shame. That
Yeah.
was that spot was.
Don't be sharing that spot now, woman. What's wrong
I'm
with you?
just saying, if you want to be amazed by wildlife,
We can go there and film so folks can actually see. But we
that
will not
was-
tell you what is that.
I just wow,
That-
wow is all I'm gonna say.
I keep that really, really near my heart in case something does.
That was an
happen.
amazing experience. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah, it's funny because I was actually talking to Josh the other day, and I said I made it my point. I made it a point to locate every single good spot where animals are located at. Now, the legality of it, that's a different story. But I know where they are.
Listen, when you're hungry and the world no longer functions the way it functions right now,
Yeah.
it's fair game.
But right now, the world's functioning, the rule of law applies, so you have to abide by them. Unless you want to go to jail.
And, we're not that needy.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So, yeah, I just want to give you guys...
So there you go, Billy the Cuban, overbuilding stuff like always. D needing a haircut, going bald like always.
I have to cut your hair
I
sometime.
know, you haven't cut it in...
3 or 4 weeks?
No, way longer,
Longer than that?
Way longer
Oh.
than that. It's been a long time. It's okay.
But yeah, I could have gone a little
A little
lower.
shorter on the structure.
Lower, because
But it is what it is.
it is what it is.
I tell them we never know what that building will become in the future. Who knows? It will be a little cabin for Laz once,
it is big enough, I tell
he
you
gets
what.
grown and he thinks he can live on his own. He can live 5 feet from a front door. That'll be good. Well, I'll be happy. He'll have his own space, his own privacy,
God almighty.
and I'll still see him every day.
Mama's already making plans.
Yeah.
All he'd have to do is just stay home and does it.
He could stay home, but I'm saying if he wanted more space, he already said it. That could be my bedroom, Mom. We're good. We're good.
But no, yeah, this summer has been very, very busy with a lot of things going on. This probably actually delayed me quite a bit because I was waiting for a ladder. Shame on you, Lowe's. I ordered a really tall ladder. It was what, $500?
Yeah. Well, we saved ourselves $500.
Never got here. Well, it's gonna cost me more now because I added everything, but
Well,
it will be done this year, and that's it. We're
yeah,
done.
because we had planned to do the sides like next summer, but no, I'm done. I'm done. No more projects. Dee's mental health is gone. Done. In the crapper.
In the crapper. So yeah, next year all we have to work on is the garden, and that's pretty much it.
The garden and enjoying life.
And enjoying. I will make a point from now on to enjoy a little bit more. Dee pointed out to me the other day, she's like, you know what? We need to learn how to enjoy more. Because my last video, I honestly told you all how I operate all the time. If it's not a gain, like I compare, like what am I doing? Like is this cost effective and whatnot? And you have to make sacrifices for everything. I mean, we have done a lot of sacrifices over the years, but we have come now to the point that we did it. We sacrificed enough. We good. Now we can just recline ourselves back and be like,
We don't know how to do that. That feels foreign to us.
But
and
we
it
will
feels
be learning.
Extremely uncomfortable to us. If you're somebody who's used to constantly being productive and efficient and effective and go all the time and feeling like you're doing something to feel good, then not doing that and silence and quiet and not going feels
odd.
It feels very uncomfortable.
Let me just put it like this. At school, if I didn't get an A, I will, if it was an A minus, I will ask to get the test back, to do the test again. at work, if my evaluations are not above and beyond, we have a problem.
Yeah, and it's
Now, once I move here, I lay back quite a bit, and I'm like, all right,
No, you didn't.
a bit, a bit. Okay. I feel like I have.
It's good that you feel like you have. I think that you
I don't work weekends anymore.
wait, my brain is going like Spanish, English. How do I say this?
I don't know.
You're more quick to tell people to go fuck themselves.
That I am.
That he does. I feel more comfortable saying no, I'm not gonna do that. Like they asked me to do some weekend stuff, and I'm like, I'm not doing nothing on no weekend or no evening. You done lost your mind. Not D. No.
But before I was always working, no matter
Yeah.
what, always. So now at least I get weekends off.
It's a sense of responsibility too, that you feel responsible and you want to do it and you want to perform. But we need to learn how to really relax. And I was thinking about other countries that are more slow going, and not everything is rush, and you just
City, but this is not another country. This
I
is
know
America.
it's not another
That's it.
country, but I'm saying we have to learn to be a little bit more like that for our own health and our own mental health.
That is true.
Because what are we gonna do? Work ourselves into the grave? And then
No.
what? Then what?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we talked the
I'm
other
saying,
day.
I'm
It's
saying
like,
we can learn from those other countries.
and I want you guys to listen to what we're telling you. We talk a lot.
There's a squirrel or something under the.
Go get me the rifle.
Oh, I think that was a vole under the thing.
I doubt it.
Snow machine.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, we
talk
talk
a lot.
about everything, and when we see a problem, we point it out real quick. We have been married for a very long time, and it works because we don't hold anything in. When somebody does something, either of us,
Mm-hmm.
the other is like, yeah, you kind of
You
screwing the pooch. And usually it's like the other person will not get mad. The other person will be like, I am? What am I doing? Like, really flat out, like we stop in our tracks usually. Usually it comes to like me saying, I'm going to dial back on work. It's usually not the case. It's like, and then I start doing more and more and more, and she's like, Billy? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, hello. Remember when you said this?
Yeah. It's very easy to just go, and that's just the way that I have been.
Yeah.
Always.
For me, it's learning to tell you when I'm not okay.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Because I don't know.
Well, and I never want to burden somebody else, so I just try to keep going and act like I'm okay.
You see?
Everything's fine. The world's not on fire. We're good. Everything's great. It's fine. I'm a walking disaster, but everything's fine.
Everything is fine. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yeah. So not everybody's the same. Talk to your significant other, because definitely, I don't know
Or
what the
find
hell.
somebody to talk to. If you don't have a significant other you can talk to, find somebody to talk to.
Yeah. It's hard to find folks who actually listen to you, like listen, and give you sometimes harsh advice against what you think. But those people who actually will give you harsh advice would do it because they care about you. Just remember that. If they don't care about you, all they're gonna do is tell you, yeah, you awesome. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Let me shovel you down the road, and that's it. It's just awesome. But if they contradict you and they tell you, I don't think you're doing this the right way, it's because they care about you. Just remember that. Because they care about you, they tell you something that it may or may not hurt your feelings. Because your feelings really don't matter much. It's what the outcome of your actions, that's what really matters. I went all.
I know we went somewhere we weren't. This is not the point of this video, but okay.
Well, we haven't sat and talked to anybody
For a while.
for a while.
I know I've been MIA. Sorry guys. I've just, you know.
Things happen. Things happen. So
If you've been with us long enough, you know.
if you know, let me know because I really don't know.
Just everything we've been through over the last year, and
Anyways, let you go because I forgot to put gas in my truck.
take
I
a
know.
lesson. Don't overbuild.
Whatever you're gonna do, just make
Don't
sure
overdo it.
you don't overdo it.
Let us know what you're
Still
growing
looks good
in
though.
your garden.
Still looks good.
If you're growing anything in your garden, let us know what you're growing.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to our potatoes. And yeah.
See how many pounds we get. I think if we get, oop, I got hiccups now. I don't think we're gonna get a whole bunch. Oop, I got hiccups. God
We'll
dang
see
it.
what we get, but at least I found a place that sells potato seeds
Yeah.
from here.
I don't think we're gonna
in
get a whole
Alaska.
lot. If we get 40 pounds of potatoes, it will be way too much. I think. Oh, by the way, quails are doing great. No eggs yet, but
They're little fat chubba
definitely I think I have one or two roosters. I hear one constantly. I still have them all together in one area. There's no fighting or anything. They're doing great.
Yeah, they seem calm every time I go.
Yeah.
But yesterday when I left, whoever it was started doing their thing.
Yeah, the rooster. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I see you too, bud.
And it's funny because it's the same one had been doing the same thing since he was a little tiny thing. And when he was little, remember, he was the one
Yeah.
all the time, like
The
really
squeaker.
loud, the squeaker.
The squeaker.
And sure enough, all grown now.
Now he does his little.
Now he does his little thing. But they are doing great in their new cage, drinking, eating. No eggs yet.
The system is working really good. The cage system.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I am trying a different way to collect the manure because those pans are not big enough, and sometimes when you have a small space, you need to come up with a system that you can clean and put it back in as quick as possible. So I'm experimenting with a few things, just to expedite my pooping cleaning. But I think I'm getting a hang of it.
Billy's
good.
enjoying raising the quails. We'll say.
I like having animals.
I liked having the quails when they were little in the house.
She did
I
tell me
really
that.
did. And then he took them out into the shed, and I was like, man, the quails are gone.
But the system works really, really well. Eventually, we're gonna have a live and discuss everything that we had done with the quails. And if you have questions, wait until we do the live.
The live.
Yeah.
Whenever that may be.
After September. After
The
September.
hunting season.
Yeah. That's when we slow down again.
Guys, I'll tell you, summer's gone by like in a blink for me.
Yeah.
I have to get ready for the school year to start again. Laz is going to 4th grade. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for winter. I'm not ready, period. I'm not ready for none of it.
They say that time goes fast when you have fun. Time for us is going really fast because we don't have time for anything.
At work we have a list of summer projects that, we were supposed to get to. And I told my boss, I have not looked at that list not one time this whole summer. I have not had any time. I said, don't expect me to look at it.
Before we go now into summer projects, let us know what your summer projects are in the comment section below because we're going to let you go. I gotta go put gas.
No more summer projects for us.
That's it. We done with the summer projects. I will finish this. Gas, and I gotta go.
Coffee.
Coffee it is.
Coffee.
All right, guys. I hope you have a great one. Like always, rock on,
Bye,
rep on,
guys.
and we shall see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.